Hi there, my name is Christine. I'm a demonstrator with Stampin' Up! And every month I do alternate cards for my subscribers that we do during our Paper Pumpkin Night. So this is card 2 of 2 that I made. It is an easel card, which is so fun. So I've prepared it all for you, and we'll just go through it. So we'll set that up here for now. So in your kit, you'll have had a ribbon. You've got the faux linen ribbon, which is a little bit more sheer than this one, but they're both red. This is the satin stitched satin ribbon. I've run out of it, so. Then we've got a banner that is die cut with the lovely labels dies. We've got a heart that was punched with the heart punch pack, which is a pack of 2. A piece of heart paper. This is from the Playing with Patterns gigantic paper pack that you can earn if you host before the end of April, I believe. I have to double check that date. Then we've got a piece of just regular basic white. It is 5 by 3 3/4. This is for the top. 5 1/4 by 4. This is for the inside. Then we've got a layer of real red that is 5 1/4 by 4, also for the top. And then we've got our card base. So our card base is 11 by 4 1/4, scored at 5 1/2, scored from left to right on the diagonal. All right, so where shall we start? I think we're going to start with the top. So we're going to set those 2 pieces aside. We're going to set the red aside. And we're going to start with our stamping. So what can you see? Can you see you can't see our sample. So this is our sample. Can you see that? Okay. So I'm using the gray granite ink pad, but you've got the spot in your kit, and we're using the stamps, yeah. So I'm going to make an X and an O, and I really like that open heart, so I'm going to keep it as an open heart. Block D would probably be easier than cramming them down here, but anyway. There. So I'm going to put my XO at the top right of my card. And there we go. And also, I forgot to mention, from the kit, you're going to need one of these big white hearts with the gold leaf around. So I forgot to take one out. I'm just going to dig into my kit here, which is off camera to grab that. Of course, they're buried at the bottom. I'll put the rest back. Okay. So yeah, you just need one of these. We've got extras in the kit of these, by the way. I know there's at least 4 extras, so not to worry. You won't be using anything you need for another card. One thing I like to do is just, there's always little kind of the bits where it was not completely cut away from the other piece. There's sometimes little bits sticking out, so I just like to go around with my snips and just fix those. And on this one, on my other one, I put friend. I will do the same. Actually, I'm going to do for you, and then on the inside, I'm going to put friend. Here is a block. So I'm just going to center the For You. There we go. And I said I would use Friend on my, I might as well do the banner now while our ink is out. There we go. So Friend fits tight, but it fits. All right, so that is it for our ink. Now let's assemble this. So the first step is to put the piece of designer series paper. It's going to line up right to the bottom of that piece. Just going to use liquid glue for that. And there we go. Now, the easiest way to do your ribbon is to use glue dots. You can use the ones that came in the kit, or I'm using my other ones. I'm going to put a glue dot at the end of one end of my ribbon. And I'm going to put one on the other end of the ribbon on the same side as what I just did, like flipping end to end, but on the same side of the ribbon, if that makes any sense. I hope it does. It's been a busy day. All right. Then I'm going to, so I'm just flipping it over and the glue dot is sticking. And then I'm going to make sure that this is lined up in the way that I want. And I'm going to do the same thing on the back. And so it looks like my ribbon would go all the way around, but it doesn't, and it's not straight. So it's a bit of a trick, and it's a bit of a ribbon saver, which I like. There we go. Better. Okay. So now we are going to glue this to our real red piece. I'm just going to use liquid glue on it. You don't have to worry about where the ribbon is. It's not that thick, so it's just gonna, it'll just look fine. So I'm attempting to center this. All right, and then we're going to take our For You and put dimensionals on that. And that gets glued to the front. There, like so. So that is the top. We're going to set it aside, and now we're going to do the inside. So this is our inside piece. We'll actually glue it. I'm just going to fold this, sorry, before we go any further. So I had already folded the card in half for you because it needed to be folded to fit into your kit. So this is what we're going to glue onto, but first we'll finish the inside. There we go. So this piece, the 5 1/4 by 5 1/4 by 4, gets glued directly to the inside of your card. And then your banner gets glued on the front of your heart. So you can position that kind of to the side or right across. That is entirely up to you. I am going to put it right side up though. Oh, the things I do. All right. I'm going to put this one on an angle, my other one's straight across. Then you need dimensionals on this so that the top of your card has something to catch on to do that upright easel. So this is one of my favorite layouts these days. You're gonna see me do it a bit. Okay, and then we're putting, oh, see, that's where I liked it better the other way. Oh well. Because if I put it like in the corner, then friend is totally sideways. Meh. Oh well, it'll look fine. Okay, so now we're gonna glue the top to the top. Now, this is counterintuitive. Normally we put the glue on the back here, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna put glue here, but you're gonna leave, because if you visualize how this is gonna stick to the card, you're gonna leave a border. So you're not gonna put glue right to the edge of your gray piece. You're gonna leave at least, we're gonna call it a centimeter. I'm gonna flip to metric because I'm tired. All right. So a bit of a triangle. Does not have to be precise, just enough that it's gonna stick. And then you're gonna position that on. I try to line it up so that the corners of my red piece are lined up with the score mark that goes on the diagonal. And you might be saying, well, you've got dimensionals here and you've got dimensionals on the inside, but they're not touching each other. So if you're mailing this, the top's gonna kind of float up a little bit here and smoosh down a bit here. So you've only really got one layer of dimensionals. So totally mailable. And ta-da, we've got our easel. So I had given you in your kits 4 of the red rhinestone basic jewels. You can use those wherever you wish on your cards. I am going to put a couple on this one, I think. Actually, I think I'll put 3 on this one and 1 on the other one. I'm going to bring the other one back. There we go. And where is my other one? This is the other card I had made in my other video that you may have watched already, or is the next on your list. And I'm just going to put 1. There we go. And that would take care of the gems. So these are the cards for this month that I made. You know, once we use up the supplies in our kits, we've got a gorgeous stamp set left over every month. So these are some ideas on how to use it. I hope you enjoyed them, and I will see you next month.